Hi, this is Erica Dyer with Incoherent Ramblings of a Crazy Bitch. And the man, Nick, that I am about to shock the shit out of. Nick, you're not going to believe what news I have.
Oh my God. But hold on. Did it happen?
No, fuck
Ah, come
no.
on.
No. I'd be texting you that. I'd
Okay,
be
all right, fair
like,
enough. Fair enough.
no. So my older son um took me to dinner to meet his girlfriend
Nice.
yesterday
Okay.
and proceeded to tell me they signed a lease. He's moving out. Like, oh, I said, "Do you still have that hernia?" And he's like, "Yeah, why?" I said, "Well, I'm trying to decide where to put my desk up in that room.
God.
When do you think you're going to be out?"
Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Damn.
I'm like,
Damn.
not,
Just
not
can't get out
making
fast
plan.
enough.
I'm making plans, man.
Oh
Oh
my
God.
God.
No, I actually told him, I'm like, they've only been dating since February, but but neither one of them have been married or have children. She's lived on her own for quite a while.
Okay.
And
Okay.
she's a little bit older than he is. So she's in her early 30s and he's 29. He'll be so I'm like, you know what? They've worked together. So it's not like he didn't know who she was, but they really have only been dating since February. But who am I? Who am I to tell him? I mean, he's not going to listen anyways. But not only that, but he's moving an hour away. I mean, I didn't expect him to move like that far away. I'm like, an hour away. When are you ever going to come home?
God, you
Jesus.
you sound exactly like my mom when my brother moved out. It's like you're an hour away. He's like, yeah, I'm only an hour away. And she's like, you're an hour. Like just like saying it over and over again to each other. I'm just like, you do like it's only an hour. It's only an hour.
An hour. My God.
Yeah, I'm
You
I'm.
can't just stop by.
Oh God. Well, I mean, it's now it's fine because my sister-in-law works with mom, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But no, it's just hilarious. Like it's like and it's funny because I can go through all the podcasts and pick out where you wanted him out, and now he's out, and you're like an hour away.
I know. I was like, yeah, I kind of expected him to like move out, but stay in the same town that I'm in. So he'd come over and help with these cats sometimes.
That's true. That's true. Wait, hold on. Before we get any further, you need to get the cards.
Oh, yep. I got the cards right here. All right. Yeah, that was my exciting news. But yeah, I knew he'd been looking at a place, but I kept, I just didn't expect him to like sign a lease and all that. But
Gotcha.
they said it's a cute little house. So, all right, we're going to do our bachelorette cards first. Hopefully, it's a good one. Have you ever worn edible underwear?
No.
Um, I haven't, but I did eat a pair.
Oh wait, hold on. Off a dude.
No. Bought them for me, but that's kind of gross. And you don't want anything sugary near your nether region, so we just ate it. We just ate them. I also had a G-string that was made of it was kind of like
Oh, I know what
remind
they
me
are.
of sweet tarts is what
Yep.
it reminded
Yep.
me of.
I've seen
Yep.
those.
Had a G-string of that. We just ate that.
Oh man.
All right, let's do one more. That was a good one. Oh, I've never done, or have you ever done a three-way kiss? So,
Y-
like,
Yeah.
you
No, I
have?
no no no, I
Oh,
haven't. No no no. I was saying yes, understanding what you were saying, but no,
I'm
I have
like,
not. I have not. I've not been that lucky.
damn.
Yeah.
I have not. I have not either. But I will tell a story about one of my exes. So I dated this guy, and I never ask the guys I date. I really don't care. At my age, how you lost your virginity. that just really doesn't interest me at this age. Maybe when I was 18, I'd want to know, but not when I'm 50. But he lost his virginity. Him and two other guys pulled a train on this girl.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm like, why would you tell people that? He actually told, um, I'm not gonna say, I'll say it to you after the podcast, after we quit recording. But yeah, I'm like, why would you tell people that? I'm like, that's horrible. And I guess the girl, this makes it even worse because he was probably 16. And so I'm assuming the other guys are about the same age. And so was the girl. The girl liked the one guy and he told her that he wouldn't be with her unless she screwed his friends. Yeah. So she did.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
that is horrible. Men are pigs. That is fucking
Oh,
nasty.
there are pigs on both sides. There are pigs on both sides. Let's be honest.
That's true. That is true. I feel like I got like an ant in my I probably got an ant in my fucking hair because I've been outside with those damn kittens all day. Um, I don't even know how to rephrase this. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this one. God, I do think I have an ant. Here there, I got lice. No, I don't think I got lice. But yeah, I got ants outside and I've been hugging those kittens and they're outside. So the question is, which girlfriend's partner would carry as many condoms as Mr. Gray? And I can't reword that to make it. I guess it could be which one of your friends would carry a bunch of condoms, but
You've met him, the very tall one.
I hate to say my girlfriends, none of them use a condom. Them
Yeah.
bitches are
Yeah,
nasty.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's kind of the consensus. Like I mean, I don't keep them because I just it doesn't happen for me at all. So I just like I just don't have any.
Yeah, yeah, them they're nasty. They're nasty.
What's
Oh, which friend do you think wishes uh God, these are stupid. Which which friend do you think wishes that their friends would talk a little less about sex? None of my friends. We
Nah,
think
same with
it's
mine.
hilarious.
Nah, same with mine. Same with mine. No, we're all
That's
we're
stupid.
all we're all like mid-30s, early 40s. It's just like no, it's okay now. Like we've all had it. It's fine, whatever, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we'd all like to have more, but
Yep.
it's okay, you know.
All right. Let's do our game one. Pull out our other 50 Shades of Gray. This is the one with has the contracts in it.
Okay.
I'll only do one of these because I want to do who's the biggest pervert. Which friend would giggle the most if asked to be a submissive? Um,
Let's see. Maybe me. Maybe me. I don't know. I'd give it a try. I'd see what's up. No, no, no pegging though. We're not doing that stuff. That
oh
that is out
God.
of the question. We're not doing that. But no, I'd see how far it would go. There'd have to be, safe words and boundaries put in place, that kind of thing. Let's see. Yeah, probably me.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't have that many friends, but yeah, I think my one friend, probably that I went to New York with, would probably be the one. She would do it, but she would laugh about it. All right. Who's the biggest pervert? Oh, want it. Have you ever fingered your partner's ass during sex?
No, no, because it's one of those things where it's like I would have to ask first because that's always That's always a controversial thing with women. It's like some of them just want you to do it, some of them will tell you, but you never want to just assume you can put your finger in there, you know?
Now, I swear to God, I don't remember, but I was told, as a matter of fact, very recently, because I was telling an ex about that stand-up routine that I did about anal sex, and he's told me, he goes, "Do you remember sticking your finger in my ass when you were giving me a blowjob?" And I'm like, "No, sir, I do not. I don't remember that at all." But I guess I did. Um, I don't remember it. I said, "Well, did you like it?" He goes, "No, I didn't like it." I said, "Well, did you tell me to stop?" He goes, "No, I didn't tell you to stop. You don't stop a blowjob."
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
You don't. You don't.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I will tell you on the other side of that, I was God, I was young. So young enough to where I wouldn't say anything, but I was with this guy and I was on top and he did that. He stuck his fucking, it must have been, I think it was his middle finger right up my ass. Well, I'm young. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to tell him I don't fucking like it, because I'm embarrassed. And the next morning, you can see shit around his I couldn't get out of there fast enough. It was
That's funny.
horrible.
That's
I can't
funny.
remember his name. We called him Snuffleupagus because you remember how Snuffleupagus from, I think it was the Muppets, had that
Yes.
great big trunk?
Yes.
So that's what we called him.
Oh,
That's all I
because he was hung
remember.
like a fucking elephant.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I can't remember his name though. That's what I do
Oh
remember.
my
I
God.
do remember his nickname. That's hilarious.
Oh man, that's
Oh
hilarious. Jeez,
God. Oh, those were good. Those were good.
they were
But
good.
yeah, that's my freaking news. My damn son. My son's moving out, which he needs to, and I've been telling him for a while. I kind of wish he would have moved out on his own first,
Yeah.
just to, you know, see what living on his own was like and then move in with somebody. But this girl seems really nice.
Okay.
Really nice. She had a nice rack on her too. I was quite impressed. I was like, "Damn."
You and your son
I'm
were staring at a rack.
I'm
Nice.
jealous, man. Yeah, she was showing cleavage. I'm like, "Damn. Wish my tits were young again. Never had
I
children."
love that.
I was like, "Way to go, son." I'm
Giving him a
like,
high
"She's"
five and everything.
I was like, "She's cute." I'm like,
Oh
"Damn."
my God, that's
It was
funny.
hard to keep looking her in the eye because she was like, we're talking cleavage. But yeah, she's a very nice girl.
I love that. I love that. Both of you couldn't stop staring at her tits. Oh, that's
Yeah, I was
hilarious.
like, "Oh, way to go, son. Way to go."
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. God.
The
Oh
other
man.
one, he's still here. He's still here. But he did apply for um sheriff's department. So
Okay,
we'll see. Yeah.
that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I moved out at around 30 as well because
Yeah.
I was just yeah, I was just lost. I was doing a bunch of things, it wasn't working out, and
Mhm.
then I got an opportunity to move to Atlanta and I took it. I'm glad I
Yeah,
did.
and that's the thing. That's why I told him. I said, "Well, it's not that I'm going to tell you not to move out." I said, I've been telling you to move out honestly since he was 16, and I let a couple of his friends move in, and they fucking destroyed one of my rooms. Like it's never recovered. Um, but I said, you need to actually move out to grow up. You do. If you live at home forever, you never realize the freedom.
Yeah.
I guess it's the freedom, the space. Even though I have kids, it's my house, it's my space.
Mhm. Yeah.
When you're at home, you just with your parents, you just don't have that, and you don't realize it unless you move out.
Yeah, that's true. And God, I could never leave the house without telling my mom where I was
Mhm.
going. And then like if I didn't come back at a certain time, she's like, "Oh, why are you out so late?" I'm just like, "I'm 24. You need to stop this."
Oh my God, that must be a mother thing. I did that to my oldest son until he was probably 24, 25. If he didn't come home at night, I was texting him, "Where are you at? Where are you at? Why aren't you home?" You can't stay out all night and not tell me. Just tell me you're not coming home. And it's like, yeah, he was probably 24, 25.
Oh yeah, well, my mom still does it. She's like, "Oh, what are you doing this weekend?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'll figure it out." I'm like, "Lady, you're 4 hours away. Like, just stop, just stop."
Oh God,
Yeah, but
that's
I don't
hilarious.
know. She's got, I don't know. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's also a cultural thing as well, I think. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyways.
that is sweet.
Yeah.
But that's was my exciting news other than the damn cats, um, that are, like, blowing up on the internet for me. I'm like, "Seriously, I post all kinds of shit on TikTok, on Twitter, I kept trying to get political or try to, what can I do to kinda which actually I ended up deleting all those posts and comments. I like to stay away from politics, but I was trying to get reactions. I was trying to see what it would take to get followers, and my fucking cats. The cat Instagram, fucking thousands of people wanna watch those videos. It's
Oh yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah. It's yeah, I mean that's what the internet is, man. Like people just want fucking cat videos. That's
Mhm.
really all it is.
Yep. Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. Really honestly is. Um, but, so I'll keep that page. I guess I'm a rising creator on Facebook because of those cat videos. Oh, I did have a bug in my hair.
Oh
It was
God.
a fucking beetle. Kill it. Ah, ah, little babe peanut. Ah, I'm all freaked out.
Oh
Hmm.
God. Well, I mean, our favorite billionaire made a decision recently.
Mm.
X Twitter is officially allowing porn and other adult content. So, according to their at safety account, we have launched adult content and violent content policies to bring more clarity to our rules and transparency into enforcement of these areas. These policies replace our former sensitive media and violent speech policies, but what we enforce against hasn't changed. Da, da, da. Okay, so yeah, it's apparently now they're going to allow adult content on there. So yeah.
Well, and that doesn't surprise me because some of the stuff that's been posted is like really borderline anyway, where it was much more showing much more than it had in the past. But you can be a subscriber to different people. So, I mean, they're probably trying to compete with OnlyFans in that. If people can sell their subscriptions and then put their adult content to those subscribers, they can make money that way.
Yeah, and you already have a built-in, and I'm looking at OnlyFans revenue right now.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ. 2019, $97 million. Okay. 2020,
Yeah.
$375 million. 2021, 1.2 billion. 2022,
Damn.
2.5 billion.
Damn.
Yeah. It's kind of up there.
Damn. Well, if this is another way to compete, people like Jessa Flux that has, her Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that'd be a great way for her to raise some more funds. Speaking of Jessa Flux, I don't know if you noticed, she started she has a curious cat dot live.
What is that
And if
account?
you can ask her questions anonymously. I registered. You can follow somebody and ask questions
There was something
anonymously.
like that done years ago. I remember it was oh God, you if I forget what platform it was, but I remember doing it years ago. And I remember this horror director, Adam Green, was on it, and and he would answer like just the most inane questions every fucking day. It was just like tons of shit you could. And then all of a sudden, I think I got really tired of answering questions. Then it got moved to like a paid platform where you had to pay to ask these people questions, and he got less questions. So I don't know. Maybe he got a little real mad about answering questions or something. I don't know.
Well,
But
no, I mean,
that's funny. That's funny.
yeah, yeah, because I was like, "What is this curious cat?" So she's like, sharing on her Twitter the questions that are coming in, and so far they're pretty darn tame. Um, but yeah, she's answering the questions. So, um, yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. So I did. I signed up. Not that I'll ever ask her a question, but you know.
Yeah, she does have 26,000
Hmm.
followers on X or on Twitter, whatever you want
I
to call it.
betcha if she starts, because I don't think she does subscribers, but I bet you anything if she does, um, unless she has subscribers, and I don't think she does.
Yeah, I don't see it on her
I
Twitter
think
either.
you, I think you have to pay for,
The check mark.
yeah, like I have. Did you notice I have it?
Yeah, I've noticed. I saw it on there.
I don't have anything on there, but I mean, so I did that, and I also followed Elon Musk. I subscribed to him. It cost me like an extra $3.99 a month, and that fucker hasn't posted anything in like over a year. Like, you asshole, take my fucking money and now you don't even post shit.
Oh my God. Oh jeez. Yeah. Well, it's Elon. Love him or hate him. I don't know. He's just an interesting dude.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm a little curious to see how X changes now that that's going to be allowed, because I mean part of the rules is, you know, I guess the algorithm is gonna just show it for certain
Well,
people.
and
I don't know if you can say age restrictions or
yeah, there's a restriction in the settings you can like adjust and whatever. But
okay.
one thing I just thought of this is that Pornhub is being suppressed in like 4 states now. So I think he's trying to get past that
Mm,
barrier and
yeah,
get in there through that because I mean if 4 whole states of people can't get Pornhub, which is like free,
yeah,
then you have a niche you can fill, literally.
yep, yeah, that's true. That's
So
absolutely true.
I think he's trying to get into that game and yeah, get some subscribers through X or whatever, and get some people on there. So yeah, because
Yeah.
I know he's constantly trying to develop. I mean, you can go live on X as well. It's still a little wonky because you can't really comment on it. You can't really comment on anything or send any sort of like thing to it because
Oh,
it has to be off of you can only do it on your phone. You can't do it on like the web app. So you could never
hmm.
do it on a desktop. It's very strange, but I don't know. I think
Yeah.
he's still using some outdated software that's still attached to Twitter, so that's the problem. But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, because your podcast, your other one with your friends, World Class Bullshitters, has you guys go live
yeah,
on
yeah,
X,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah,
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 that's what I
yeah,
thought.
yeah. We go live on there, and it'll just show up. It's fine. But that's the thing is like if I can't even watching it on a desktop. You can watch a live stream, but you can't interact with anybody. You can't like type a comment or see any other comments or anything like that. It's very strange, but
Oh,
it's fine.
that's so weird.
Yeah, well, he's using outdated software that they had that it was a separate app to go live on Twitter.
Mm,
That's like 5 or 10 years old. So I
yeah.
think he's still working on trying to get that to be a thing. So I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
see. We will
Hmm.
see.
Yeah, speaking of world-class bullshitters, you guys are raising funds for God, I
A
can't think
comic
of his
book.
name. Yeah, yeah, Woke Busters. It actually looks really fucking cool. And you guys have
Yeah.
that on Kickstarter, I noticed. You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
either
yeah, yeah.
get
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
like what, four different covers
Uh-huh.
that you can choose a cover.
Yeah. And Jeff has taken a while to draw it,
He's
but
so fucking talented, isn't he, though?
he's taken a little while to draw it. It took him a little longer because he was moving from, during the pandemic it
Yeah.
happened. He announced
Yep.
it before that. He was moving out. He moved out to California. He was with that crazy woman. Um, she was really fucking crazy, and
Yeah.
he had to deal with that for a bit. And I don't think he could get any work done with her being around there. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he's finally finished it. It's done. It's ready to go. It's Wokebusters comic. I think it's wokebusterscomic.com is what it is. So, yeah,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
it,
No, it looks really fucking cool. Really cool.
yeah. He's been working his ass off on it. He would draw it and then send it to like a colorist and somebody else to get it done.
Yeah.
So it was really good.
Yeah. Yeah. It turned out nice from what I can see.
Oh, wonderful, just wonderful.
Yeah. God. So we have that premiere in what, 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
We're going to New Fear's Eve in Owensboro, Kentucky. If anybody wants tickets, you can get tickets for the premiere, and there is an after party. I'm excited about that. I can't wait to go. I know several people that are going. I mean, obviously we're going. But then like my friend John is going and some other people that I know. So it'll be fun.
Nice, nice.
Very
Yeah, I can't wait
nice.
for that either. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh God, yes. Yeah, and actually I do have a pretty good part in that. It's not a huge part. But I'm in several scenes. I'm in a few scenes, so it'll be good.
Yeah, it's funny, because me and my buddies are working on a movie here called Screw Year's Eve.
Oh my
And
God.
we have
That's
We
awesome.
have Jessa in our movie. We confirmed her. She's part of the cast and everything that we're doing. I think the Kickstarter or whatever is going to start in July or whatever it is. So,
Is that the one you brought up to her and when
yep,
we interviewed her? Yep.
that's the
Oh,
one.
that is
That's the
awesome.
one. But I think it's kind of funny that like two separate people are doing like New Year's Eve horror movies, which I mean, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
totally. I've read the script that Richard has written. And I've seen the trailer for the movie we're gonna watch. It's like entirely different, so we're fine.
Nice.
There's even
Oh,
there's
I
even
love it.
there's even one that like he posted to our little group. It's on Tubi called Steel Trap. It is a New Year's Eve movie. It was made in like '07 or something like that. It's actually pretty good.
That is cool. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. I love it. I cannot wait to see what you guys do with it.
Yeah, he's trying to work out some stuff now, trying to get actors and actresses and locations and sets and things like that. So it's all just kind of happening. So,
Wonderful. Well, I may be without a job real soon here, so
oh
I'll be
dear God,
available.
what's up?
Nothing on my part. Nothing on my part at all. This hospital actually had a consultant, many consultants that worked for them, and they had a data breach several months ago where some hackers, you know, got into their system, and I don't know if they were holding hostage, like, oh, we're going to release data unless you give us so much money or whatever. But they had a lot of expenses that they incurred from that data breach because, of course, they had to bring in some people and that. So all the consultants, they kind of stopped all the projects and they said, so we're going to have to stop the projects right now because we got to deal with this data breach.
Gotcha.
So time went on. They're ready to start projects again. I'm one of the consultants that they brought in to kind of help now. There was a meeting today. Got a notification on um, Teams that said, from the manager that said, hey, I know this is short notice, everyone, but please be at that meeting at noon. It's very important. Well, I didn't get the invite. So I wrote him and I said, well, am I supposed to be at the meeting too? I didn't get an invite. And he said, no, it's only for internal staff. He goes, we'll catch you up later. And I'm like, okay, not a big deal. Like I need to go to all the fucking hospital's meetings. before the end of the day, like this big email came out from like the CFO or the CEO or whatever. We have talked to all staff, all the managers were talked to on Friday, and then they met with them again to confirm. We appreciate everybody understanding
Oh
that we
God.
have to make, due to the cost that was involved from this breach that they had, and because of the breach, they had less patients coming, because if you're a patient, you're not going to want to go to a hospital that, well, my shit might get, stolen.
Yeah.
So they had lower than normal patients come in, and they are going to make cuts. They are going to suspend any budgeted and non-budgeted new hires. They're going to suspend any consultants and either pend their work or simply cut their contracts. They're going to, and there was like a whole list of things where they're going to cut cost. And I'm like, do I log in tomorrow? Like, nobody said anything to me yet. I'm like,
Jeez. Jeez.
okay, well, until they tell me, I'll log in. But I was like, that sucks. I understand. I do understand. And sometimes this happens, but I'm like, damn, it's been 2 weeks. I was just now getting into the groove of things.
Oh, that's terrible.
But yeah, it happens, I guess. I do feel bad for them, because I think it's a horrible, horrible type of individual, or individuals that would um do that, steal data from a hospital, not just a hospital, but this is a children's hospital that specializes in treating children. And I think that's horrible. What kind of person does that?
I don't know. Hackers are weird. I know that I've heard about them do this recently where they'll do what is it? They'll lock down systems and usually what
Sorry.
the
That was that was Charo. You remember her from the Love Boat? Oh,
Yes.
coochie coochie. That was her.
Oh
I
my God.
follow her. I follow her on Instagram. Okay, go
Okay.
ahead. Sorry.
No, hackers and this is also like something they do. I don't know if they target the children's hospital by itself. Usually they'll target big networks of the hospitals and usually and
Yeah.
every now and again cancer wards and children's hospitals are just part of that, and it's less like it makes them look bad, which I mean they shouldn't be doing that anyways. It's really fucked up.
Yeah.
Um, but that's how it happens, and they do it, and like apparently like hospital systems and things like that are very like easy to get into,
Hmm.
and so I know some nurses and some doctors will not be educated in like the fact of just like just basic stuff. It's like don't open an email you don't recognize. Like they just won't understand that.
Oh my God. Yeah. Don't open an email you don't recognize. Don't walk away from your computer. I can't tell you how many people, those computer on wheels, those
Yeah.
wows that you see sometimes in the hallways at hospitals. I can't tell you how many times I've seen clinicians leave a patient's chart open while they go and walk away or walk in somebody's room. And I'm like, any, visitor that comes to see somebody could be walking by this computer and see
Oh,
this shit.
not even that. You just need some cheap scrubs and a white coat and some
That's true.
glasses, and you can walk in and take the whole place.
That's true. Actually, there was a hospital I was at that uh they were part of a larger hospital system. They were recently bought, and they got dinged big time because this large hospital system that bought them secretly sent somebody to the hospital to do that. Just walk in all kinds of areas and nobody stopped them.
Yeah.
They went into like the nursery, they went into all the areas of the hospital. And because they looked like they belonged, nobody asked them.
Oh
I
yeah.
think towards the end, one person asked to see their badge. That was one person. Everybody else just, and I do it when I have to go support at a hospital. I just, if you act like you belong, they don't stop you.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
sucks. That's
Well,
wrong.
and it's one of those, and like it's funny because I don't know if you've heard about this. It's the there's a little key fob toy you can get that can copy RFID tag stuff, which is like how hospitals
Mm,
secure like, medicine and narcotics and things like that. You can and one thing it'll do is that it'll either copy the RFID tag from like somebody's pocket like
ooh,
2 inches away,
yeah.
or you can put it against the plate and it'll cycle through the codes. And usually codes are really like they always put the simplest one on there because they don't want to make it,
Mm-hmm.
they don't want to make it complicated.
Yeah.
It'll run through the code for like run through a sequence of like codes for 10 seconds and get it, and then you can open up the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and mind you, this thing's like $100, and any kid can get it. And yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. I don't think Amazon sells it anymore, but it doesn't matter because like you know, um, anybody can get it.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. But I don't know. I'll find out. Maybe they won't. Um, but according to that email, they got to get rid of the consultants for budget reasons. But I'm like, the lady that I'm basically replacing, she's supposed to go to another position and she's going to be on vacation. So I'm like, I guess they'll just distribute her work to other staff. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I won't worry about it until they have their meeting with me. But now I feel bad for the last 2 weeks. I haven't been able to work because it took a week for them to get me access to the hospital system. And then it's taken another week for Epic to give me access to their system. So I haven't been able to even do anything. I
Jeez,
haven't
that's
been getting
terrible.
paid for nothing.
That's
And
terrible.
I feel bad, but it's kind of like what I do now. So just pay me. No, but yeah, kind of
Yeah,
sucks.
the thing is called a Flipper Zero. It is literally the size of a key fob.
Oof,
It's $100. Any kid can get it off the internet,
that
and
is crazy.
you can attach things to it. And here's the funny thing: is like this is a toy. I've seen people use like credit card sized computers that are quadruple the power do
Mm,
even more damage. Yeah, there's a thing called a Ponagachi that you can put in your pocket, and what it'll do is that it'll if like say in the condominium area I live in, I could
mhm.
walk through with my headphones on, have this thing in my pocket, and scan everybody's Wi-Fi, then go back to my computer, pop in the file, and then get everybody's password.
Damn.
Yeah.
And if a lot of people like me, I've been trying to change up my passwords, but I keep forgetting what they are and having to change it because a lot of people will use the same password for
Oh
everything.
yeah, I'm guilty of
I
that too. I'm
know
guilty
I
of that too.
did,
Yeah, I'm guilty of that as
but
well.
I'm trying to like change it up, but I am terrible at remembering my passwords.
Yeah.
So I end up having to change it again. And then actually the one tonight I am like, I can't remember the password. And I tried to change it and it said, that's a password that's already been used. You got to pick something else. I'm like, damn it, that was my password then. But now it's not going to let me log in because it looks like I'm trying to break in because I'm
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny
like,
because it
God damn
happened
it.
to me when I was at work last week, and it was kind of embarrassing, but I kind of got saved as well. It was kind of funny. My boss had changed her password for Zoom while we were doing the podcasts. Luckily, and like I had made 5 attempts, and it said, "Oh, your account is dead for 30 minutes." I was like, "Shit, makes me look like I'm an idiot."
Uh-huh.
But I got saved because the guy who was going to get on the podcast didn't feel too good and had to cancel like right then and there.
Oh, oh, you're lucky.
So we didn't have another podcast for an hour. So I was like, "All right." So I mean, luckily my boss, she recorded her like July 4th when we had to do or whatever, and that was fine.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
And then after an hour, we had three more scheduled, so it worked out. But I got
nice.
saved by that.
Yeah, I hate that shit though, because if you do it wrong so many times, it'll lock you out. And then you're like, well, damn it, it is me.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's
Ugh.
I know there's like a there's like a key USB thing you can get where you pop it in your computer and it'll recognize it's you and it'll let you come through.
Oh,
There's one
that
that
would
even
be
has
neat.
like a fingerprint scanner on it, so it only works when you plug it into the USB and then put your finger with the finger you've put coded in there on it, and then it will let you in. So it's very
Okay.
like it's supposed to be a little more secure than normal, but I don't know.
Mm.
Security, I feel like, is just an illusion. It's just like when will it happen, not if it's gonna happen. It's just when will it happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. What other exciting things are coming up for you? My life is pretty boring. That was all the excitement in my life.
I was gonna go meet the guys from the podcast for the what is it? The Tyson Jake Paul fight, but that's been postponed
Mm,
because Tyson is 60 or 70 years old and he has ulcers, so they don't want him to, he doesn't want one of those to pop while he's like in the middle of a fight and he has
yeah.
problems or whatever, so
Yeah.
that's the thing. So we're gonna have to postpone because one of our friends wanted to come up and hang out. So we might just like hang out with him for a couple of days and then like
Hmm.
make it something else. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure
Yeah.
it out. But other than that, I don't have a lot planned, which is kind of fine. I think my September and October are pretty full.
Yeah.
There's a convention that happens here in Atlanta called Dragon Con where like the entire downtown
Yep.
is covered with people. So and I have like four people who want to come up and stay at my place. They're all gonna sleep on the floor. And then I have to drive them down to Dragon Con and then like be tour guide and be like, here's where everything is. Let's go.
Yeah, but it'll be fun.
It'll be
That'll be a
fun. It'll
good
be
time.
fun
That'll be
because
a
I mean
good time.
it's in and like and I hate to say it. I hate to say this. I hate to be that guy, but that's how it is. Dragon Con's become like very left in an
Hmm.
annoying way.
Okay.
You know, kind of like that dating group the singles group I was talking
Hmm.
about. It's become very that, which like I have no problem with anybody, but it's like when you put it in my face all the fucking time, it gets
Yeah.
annoying. That's really what it's about. I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit about anybody. I just really don't. But like when it's constantly in my face,
Yep.
and then if I say it's not my cup of tea, and you think I'm a bigot or a homophobe or
Yep.
whatever,
Oh,
that's not it. It's just not for me. I'm not
yeah.
against it. It's just not for me.
Yep. Yep.
So it's
Yeah.
yeah. It's become that, and I'm just like God. So we'll see. We'll see because I mean it used to be the way it was before the pandemic was nice because you could tell
Mm.
if the hot girls were hot girls and not just like dudes with shaved legs, you know. And you weren't and once they pulled on their masks they had beards, you're like, oh, you have a dick. That's not for me. So but yeah, now it's a little bit difficult to tell because everybody looks very like sexually ambiguous.
Yeah.
So it's
A
very
lot of people do.
it's very difficult to tell. So
Yeah.
I
There's
don't
been
know.
a few times where I honestly wasn't sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And so like I mean that's the only caveat. But other than that, I mean I always have a good time. I always meet my friends there. We're always trying to run into each other.
Good.
So we'll see how it goes. I think Jeff's coming down for that, and I have a couple other friends coming through. So literally they will be sleeping. Everybody will be sleeping in my place on the ground or in the couch and taking over one of my bedrooms or something. It's just gonna happen, so it's fine. I have to make sure there's a large supply of towels and coffee and toilet paper
Yes. Yeah,
and stuff
toilet
like that
paper.
and stuff
You
like
don't wanna
that. So
have to you don't wanna have to, DoorDash toilet paper.
I mean, there is a supermarket like walking distance from me. It's not bad, but I still don't. I still want to at least have enough for everybody.
Yeah.
God. Um, but yeah, no, that should be fun. I don't know. And a couple more conventions coming up. I want to do things like that. October is up in the air, which is fine. So I'll figure that out. I don't know. Maybe I'll do something big for October. Maybe I won't. I don't know.
Well, yeah, because in October we have Scarefest, and I cannot
Oh
wait.
God, yes. Oh,
Yes,
I don't
that
know why I didn't forget. I don't know why I don't know why I didn't remember that.
I don't know why you did either,
Jesus,
because
I have so much going
we
on right
got
now. It's terrible.
freaking some awesome
Yeah,
groups that are coming. Fright
I
Night and
yeah, actually I looked because I think they just released the photo ops. They are not doing a
oh,
group
did they?
they're not doing as far as I know, there's no group photo op for Fright Night. There as far as I've seen it.
Oh,
And that's very disappointing. It's very disappointing.
that is yeah.
It's very disappointing. But
I'm a little surprised.
yeah, no, me too. Me too. Actually, what is it?
Maybe there'll be one later. Mm.
Yeah, God, I hope so. I really do. Um but I know that yeah, Fright Night's gonna happen. I'm real excited for that. I can't wait. I'm actually trying to bid on a official poster on a
Mm,
website right now.
yep.
It's $120 if it's gonna go way the fuck out. It's done in a day. I need to keep watching this. If I can get it for like a good amount of money, I'll bring that and get it signed and then like put it up in my place because I fucking love that movie, man. God,
Oh,
so many,
I love that movie. That was an awesome movie.
yeah, so many good memories with that. The soundtrack is awesome. I just sent you that
Yep.
the other day.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That was real good.
Yeah, because I found the C apparently finding the CD of these soundtracks is impossible because that one for Fright Night cost me a bit, but I wanted the CD because I knew I could rip it off and keep it
Yep.
on my Google account and listen to whatever I wanted to. I could send it to people, my friends, whenever I wanted
Hmm.
to, and it's always really good quality. It's really really high quality, and
Yeah, it was. It was. I was listening to it.
yeah, and I have the CD put away somewhere fairly secure, so I don't have to worry about it, so I can burn it again later if I need to.
Yep.
But I mean, the only thing I could find with that was like the record, and it was like records are fine, but the sound's not the best. But
Mm.
no, Scarefest is going to be fun. I can't wait. Your boy Jimmy Kennedy's going to be there.
I saw that, but he's pissing me off. I've wrote him like since we last talked about him. I wrote him two more messages and he's read them because you can tell when somebody
Yeah,
reads your message
yeah.
and he never replied.
Oh God.
Motherfucker. So I'm trying to let it go so I don't look like that crazy stalker.
Oh God. I'm happy Matthew Lillard's going to be there. I love that guy.
Yeah, he
Uh,
was so nice.
he's yeah.
He was at Whorehound. Well, they were all at Whorehound last year, and yeah, they were so nice.
Yeah, super nice guy. I know Danielle and Scout Taylor Compton are going to be there too.
Hmm.
And they're
Scout just got married.
yep, she did. She just got married. So, yeah, good for her.
Yeah, at least somebody's getting married, right?
God damn. Oh, jeez. Speaking of getting married, I think one of my cousins is getting married at the end of the year, and it's in Jamaica, and I'm gonna go for that. So
Oh God, that would be so much fun.
it's well, here's the caveat. Here's the caveat. My he's my cousin because he's my uncle's kid. Love the
Hmm.
kid. His uncle's a fucking asshole.
Mm.
So I mean if I get into fisticuffs with my uncle, I'll take it. If I have to leave if I have to leave the next day, I don't give a shit
Yeah.
because I don't care. It's whatever. Um but yeah, it's jeez. Oh man. But I'm really just going because I think some of my family is going. I think my mom and my aunt are going, and somebody else as well. And it's Jamaica in like
Hmm.
November or December, and it's like I'll fucking take that. I don't want to be cold, so it's fine. And I think it's only for a day though. I think it's only for a day or
Mm.
two, and they're doing it at some resort somewhere, so it's fine.
Oh,
Plus, the flights out of Atlanta to Jamaica are like I think they're like 2 or 3 hours. They're not that long. They're not that long, so it won't be
mm.
that
Doesn't
bad.
sound. Yeah, it doesn't sound like. I don't think it would be long for you at all because you got a direct flight.
Yeah, direct
Yeah.
flight. It's like yeah, 2 or 3 hours. Not that long. It's still the same time zone, so we're not like
Mm.
having to deal with
That's
that.
nice.
Yeah, so it's good. It's good. Yeah, and I'm sure the only thing I'm gonna fucking hate is that my mom and my aunt will be there trying to like pass me off to every like single like female within like a fucking 100-mile radius.
You might meet someone. You might be open to
Here's
it.
the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I do even remotely talk to somebody and they see it, they're gonna sorry, twat block the shit out of me.
Oh god, that's hilarious. I love
I
it.
will get twat blocked so hard if they come and like talk to the girl while I'm talking to her. Oh God. It will be terrible. I will have to like I don't know, I'll have to use fucking Snapchat and be like, all right, here's my snap. Contact me here. The
Oh god.
use these three emojis to to make sure it's actually you. Like it will have to be a whole like clandestine operation to like get the fuck out of there.
Oh shit.
Yeah. God.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm excited. I really am, but it's
Yeah,
also
yeah.
like I don't know. I think another friend of mine is getting married too, and I think he's sending me the invite at some point. So I don't know.
Hmm.
So he's about my age. So yeah, he's tying the knot too. Apparently,
The last, the
yeah,
holdout.
I'm the last one. I'm the last one. And the good thing is like amongst the guys on the podcast, me and Jeff aren't hitched, so it's fine. It's funny because his mom gives him shit about his mom. I love her to death. She's a fucking saint. I love that woman. But whenever we're around her, she's like, "Yeah, I wish Jeff would get married and have kids and da 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 da." And I'm just like,
Oh,
"God, I love you, lady." Um, be happy he didn't get married to the last one because God, she was a bitch.
yeah. What did his mom think of her?
She didn't like her.
Didn't
We
like
talked
her.
we
Yeah.
talked about it because she was afraid to say something, and I said something. I was like, "Yeah, she's terrible." She's like, "Oh, good. I thought so too." I was like, "Nope, she's terrible." And she's like, "Well, what do we do?" I'm like, "We can't. We literally cannot do anything because
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
we say anything, it'll just drive him further towards her."
Yep. Yep. Yeah, but you know that bitch was bad if his friends and his family was like, ooh, yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
this,
if it was just his mom, then I could be like, all right, she's just protective. It's fine.
yeah.
But all of us were just like, it was funny because I forget where it was. No, no, oh yeah, it was our friend's wedding. It was our friend Eric Latterbeck's wedding in Evansville, Indiana.
Mm,
Evansville is Evansville. And we're all there. It's like, still the middle of the pandemic and like it's all this bullshit. We don't care. We're just trying to fucking have a good time. We're all in this hotel room and we're just drunk and playing music and da 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 whatever.
hmm
She comes through and me and me and Dion and Kendo, we went out, to go smoke whatever, and he couldn't leave because they were attached to the fucking hip,
uh,
and so we're just like, and like I said it because I don't care, I just don't. I have no filter sometimes around people. I'm friends with, and I'm just like, she's fucking terrible, isn't she? They're like, yep, she's fucking terrible. I'm like, okay, good, we're on the same page. This is good. This is good. So
oh my God.
yeah,
Oh, that's funny.
because I wanted to absolutely make sure that we were on the same page. Jesus.
Yeah, well, she sounds terrible. And I only met her the once. So,
Be
yeah.
happy that was brief and you didn't interact with her any longer. Because
Yeah,
oh
well, no, I could just tell right away. And then I think she realized I wasn't a threat because I was sitting in between you guys. And she immediately came over and sat on his lap.
yep, she
Um,
would do that. And
and
here's
was
the
all over him.
oh
Yeah.
no, here's another awkward thing. Like we would be in an elevator together and she would make out with him in the middle of the fucking elevator ride. And we're just like,
Oh,
we don't want to fuck him. We're his friends. That's not how this works.
yeah. Oh, God.
It was weird. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Like, what the hell?
You can't
And
wait.
oh God. And the most irritating thing, like the most fucking irritating thing is like we'd be getting drunk and just having a good time and like watching movies and just kind of fucking around or whatever. And then she'd pull out her guitar and like she sounds like she smokes like 12 packs a day. Like she sounds fucking terrible. She can't sing for shit. I'm sorry, but she can't sing for shit. Um, and she would like let us do it. She'd be like, "Hey, pick some songs you want me to play." And I'm just like, "All right, cool, whatever." So we do it for a bit, and then we'd just be like, "Ah, we're good.
Yeah.
We don't want to listen to any music now or whatever." And she's like, "All right, fine, I'll just play something." I'm like, "Oh God, just don't play anything. Just don't play anything."
Just stop playing.
Yeah, just stop being here for like
Okay.
30 minutes or forever or whatever. God, dude, she was
Love it. Love it. Love
terrible.
it.
Oh
Love it.
God, fucking terrible. Yeah. Yeah, but it was oh God, and it was just yeah, it was awful, awful. But yeah, yeah,
Nice.
I've known a couple of friends who have been in that situation. It's just like can't say shit, can't say
Yeah.
shit.
And you can't. I had a friend when we were younger. I mean, not young, but she got married at 18. The guy that she married, like the week after they got married, because he was also very young, he went and screwed somebody else. Well, me being a friend, told her. So, of course, she confronted him. They got in a big, huge fight, made up, stayed together. And then I was the bad person. So I learned after that, you just don't say
It
anything.
always fucking works that way. It is always that. That is God, I
Yep. Just keep your mouth shut.
yeah. Yeah. It's so terribly dumb to watch and it's just like
Unless
anytime
they
now.
ask. If they ask, but if they
Anytime
don't
now.
ask, yeah.
Anytime now. And okay.
Yeah.
Oh God, because yeah, and like it got bad for him. He had to like constantly he had to constantly send us videos as evidence because she would get, a little crazy and he
Damn.
wanted to make sure that like he was covered in case
That's
she did anything fucking nuts.
damn. Damn, that is crazy.
We told him we're like, buddy, if you need us to pull a fucking SEAL Team 6, we'll pull you out.
Yeah, yeah,
Just ask. Like we'll box up your things while she's gone and throw them in a U-Haul and race down the street. It doesn't fucking matter.
yeah.
We'll go. We'll
Mm,
drive with you across country in a cramped U-Haul. It's fine. But
damn.
he's like, no, no, I got it. I got it. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever.
Mm. No, I'm glad he finally, because now he can meet somebody that is worth it.
Yeah, no, we've had and it's funny. It's funny because we've talked about it. We want to travel. We want to do a bunch of single trips next year.
Yes.
So there's a cruise that happens that we want to go to. It's funny because we want to do it this year. But it's weird because as the year kept going on, they kept getting more expensive. Regardless
Mm,
of how far ahead we were planning them, just kept getting more expensive. We're just like, okay, fuck it,
yeah,
we'll do it early next year.
yeah.
Fine. We're also trying to plan a trip with all of us to go to Miami for New Year's because
Oh, you'll have so much fun.
yeah, it's like we're tired of being cold, tired of being cold and during
Yeah,
the fucking
yeah,
and those guys live in Ohio and Michigan. It's like tired of being cold. Like
yep,
let's go get a nice
yep,
Airbnb in Miami and fucking enjoy yourselves. Because I've looked into
yep.
a couple of things. There's some all-inclusive events that happen during that time and stuff. So
Nice.
I at least want to, get something like that we can do and have a good time. And yeah, so that's about it.
Good.
That's about it.
Love it, love it, love it. Well, I can't wait till you guys go and you have more stories for us. Because my life is pretty boring. It truly is.
You need
It's
to work.
surrounded by cats.
You need to work on your comedy routine. You need to start getting out
I
this weekend.
do. Yep. I was trying to think of some things. Because I had somebody actually ask me. They said, "Do you still want to be a producer?" Because you talked about it. I said, "Yeah." I said, Nick and I were talking about it. There's two things that we'd really like to produce. I said, one would be a 1 hour comedy special. And then the other is like a Hallmark type of movie just to make money.
Oh yeah, of
Or
course.
not even money. I mean, it probably wouldn't make that much, but at least to get something made.
Yeah, because well, I mean, and the reason is because you make something very like PG or PG-13 ish, then you're more likely
Hmm.
to
Pick it up.
pick it up, get it picked up, because it'll be a lot
Yep.
easier than making like the movies that me and my friends make, which are just horror movies with tits, which I
Yep.
love making them. They're fun and they're good, but like it's a very niche audience.
Oh yeah, especially if it's around Christmas time that it's released.
Oh my
Anything
God.
after anything close to Thanksgiving and after.
Yeah, I figure we could do Thanksgiving, Christmas, or Valentine's.
Yep.
That's the three I think we could probably pull off and
Yep.
make fairly well and fairly cheaply that it wouldn't be
Yeah.
ridiculous,
I
you
think you're
know.
right.
So, yeah.
Think you're right.
Yeah. And I think we know enough people between us that we could get it. We could get some
Oh
writing
yeah.
going and some stuff and things like that. So,
Yeah.
it
Yep.
wouldn't be too difficult. But no, I definitely want to do. I would love to shoot your 1 hour special. Really, that would be awesome.
I know. I've been trying to think of what I want to say.
Well, no,
I've been thinking about it.
you need to exercise those muscles and like go to a couple more open mic nights.
I do, but I was actually trying to focus on work these last couple weeks, but now maybe I won't have to. Maybe there is a reason for this. So
Maybe, but I
we'll
once
see.
again like the two little comedy clips we have on I think Instagram are hilarious.
Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if you ever saw it, but the one that I did back in 2020 about dick drunk and vaginal atrophy. I don't know if you saw it, but I used that. God, what is the name of that program that you took some of the clips and kind of it chops it up?
Opus
Starts
clip.
with an O. Yes, yes, I did that. I did like a trial period. God, they gave you like a whole hour and a half.
Oh
Um,
yeah. They give you a lot for like what it is.
so I chopped it up and I got to look through them and make sure they make sense, and then I'm going to post some of those. Um, and I'm thinking of digging out um my very first time on stage, if I can find the VHS tape and it's not destroyed.
Oh wow.
But yeah, it would be probably 28 years old.
Oh wow.
So it might not be good anymore. But then
Well,
I also have a VHS again, if it's in good condition, of me on Jerry Springer. Not on Jerry Springer, but I was in the audience during Jerry Springer.
we
And I made a
definitely
full I was like, "Oh, yeah." Jerry Springer actually kissed me on the mouth during that
Oh my
one.
God.
Because when I went to go give him a hug, we were, like, hugging, and he goes, "You're so sweet," and he grabbed my face, and he kissed me. That was my claim to fame.
Oh God. That was a whole phenomenon, I swear. That was a whole thing.
I watched Jerry Springer so much.
Oh
When
my
my
God.
older son was probably 5 or 6, he was like, "Are you sure my dad's not Jerry Springer?" Like, I wish he was.
Oh my God, that's funny. That's funny.
He was, son, but no.
That's hilarious. Um,
Oh, God.
yeah, no, he was. God, I remember that was the mid to late '90s. That was a good time.
It
You had
was.
you had Jerry Springer and you had what the fuck was it? Girls Gone Wild. Those fucking
Yeah.
dear God.
Which when it was okay to do, because all that dude was doing was encouraging young college girls to take their clothes off, which they were gonna do anyways,
Yeah,
and sign a release probably when they were drunk. But, yeah, those were good times back
yeah. I
then.
think I think that guy went to jail though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He gave them alcohol and they were under 21. They signed releases. I think some of the girls were under 18. I
Yeah,
think
that's why I got sent to jail because I think one of
yeah,
them had a fake ID and
yeah,
he got called out for it. So
yeah.
yeah,
Good
but
times.
jeez, I still remember the fucking like tropical music they played with the fucking steel drums on it. If I hear it, I'm sure I'll just be like, holy shit, I know that song. It's terrible.
And
It's
I was
fucking
like, as
terrible.
soon as it came on, and I'm thinking, oh my
It
God,
always it always came on like
yeah.
11:45 midnight,
Yep.
and it's always just like dun
Yep.
dun dun dun. I was like, Jesus Christ. And I remember
Okay.
one night, like I remember hearing it in the background, like the song had changed. I was like, oh, they got a new song. I looked at the TV, it was like Guys Gone Wild. I was like, what the fuck is this?
No, that's not going to go over as much because, yeah.
Women aren't visual. Like that's not how that's gonna work. They're not.
No, no, and we don't want to see a guy making a fool of himself. That's not
No,
really a turn on.
no. What is it gonna do? Jerk off in the bathroom? That's gonna be it? Come
Yeah.
on, jeez.
No. Make out with another guy. Mm, I mean,
No,
although I did love reading The Joy of Gay Sex. That was actually a very good book.
interesting.
It is. It's very interesting.
I have not heard of that one.
The Joy of Gay Sex? Yeah.
No.
Yep, because they got the joy of sex and the joy of gay sex. All kinds of positions. They got pictures in there so you can understand what the positions are. Yeah, I found it quite fascinating. I used to own it, but I had
Oh
to get rid
God.
of all my smut,
Oh God. I
most of
remember.
it.
Oh God. I remember being in high school and like I remember I think it was like junior or something like that. Somebody found out I was Indian and they're like, "Oh, do you know the Kama Sutra?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, what?"
Oh God, yeah, yeah.
That was a whole thing. I'm like, Yeah, of course I do. My great grandfather wrote it. And they took, I swear to God, they took that to heart. And it was just me being an asshole. And they're like, "Oh my God, really?" I'm like, "Yep, yeah, it's the same dude. Swear to God."
Yeah.
It's like they fucking just ate it up. I was like, "Are you this idiot? Are you this
Oh my
idiotic?
God.
Really?"
I love it. I
It's
love it.
it's yeah,
That is awesome.
yeah, it's yeah.
Tantric sex
Oh
and
God,
Kama Sutra.
I
Oh
think
shit.
I think the tantric one is a Buddhist
I
discipline.
think so.
So it's not
I
far
don't
off.
know.
It's not far
Yeah.
off. It's the same kind of like spirituality, but yeah, it's slightly different. I've never read the books or I've looked through them, like I've flipped through them, but I've never read them or anything. That's why like I just don't care. I just don't care.
Well, I mean, some of those positions, it's like, I'd never do that position. I'd break my back or break, I can't bend that way. I mean,
It'll
some
bruise
of
a
it
hip
was
or
just
something.
crazy. I'm like,
Yeah, no, they
really?
are.
You're just making that shit up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is also the same culture that made yoga, so it's like it's not far off.
Well,
I
that's
feel like you
true.
did yoga first and then did Kama Sutra sex. Just so you were
That's,
like
yeah,
just so you were nice and stretched out and your head your leg could go behind your head.
could be. Mm, very well could be.
Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
I think that was the purpose of it. Yeah, but
Damn.
who knows?
But I don't have any exciting news. Do you got anything else exciting
No,
going on?
nothing I can think of. No, it's very like beginning well, yeah, beginning of summer, nothing's really going on right now kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm sure when things ramp up, I'll have more and more things going on. Um, that's about it. I know. I mean, I know oh no, I'm doing the Chattanooga Film Festival again at the
Yes.
end of the month, and then I'm going home for a week because it's mom's
Mhm.
birthday.
Nice.
So I'll be there for a week. I'll probably try to call some old friends and see who wants to hang out and stuff. So maybe I'll stalk an old ex-girlfriend or two. Who knows?
Speaking of, have you heard from that chick anymore? The one that
What Boston? No. No. I still she's still on my WhatsApp. It's still muted. Actually, you know what? Let me check. Maybe with it being muted, I just haven't like she's messaged me and I haven't seen it. Let's see. Let's see. I doubt it. No, nothing. Nothing.
Hmm.
Nothing. Which like I'm happy about it, but I'm also kind of disappointed about it. I'm just like, oh man, I wish you would have like fucking messaged me, but whatever.
What about the other one, the one from Atlanta?
She has not blocked me,
Huh?
but she's still on there. She's still on my WhatsApp. So yeah.
Is she still on your LinkedIn? Are you still
Yeah, she's on
connected
my
on
LinkedIn.
there?
She's still following me on LinkedIn as well. Hold on. Let me check for sure because I haven't checked it in like a month. So I don't know if she's still on there. Let's see. She might be because I don't want to look at her fucking profile because if I do, it's gonna
Yep,
show up.
yep. Well, I was thinking because Jessa Flux made it sound like she didn't think you should have taken it as being blown off.
I know she did.
Yeah, when she was saying that, I was like, oh, well, maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Let's see. Yes, she is still on my LinkedIn.
Don't you, Oreo, he's not doing anything. Oreo, quit being mean. He just wants to look out the window. I need something to throw. Oreo, fucking cats.
But yeah, no, she's still on my LinkedIn. So I don't know.
You guys can share that window. So maybe you should reach out to her.
I wouldn't even know I wouldn't like what message do I send her so I don't so I can rekindle this whole thing. I was just pissed off that she canceled on me 4 times. Like that's really what it was.
Yeah, I would find something that's coming up or a restaurant that you want to go to. Don't say, "Hey, you want to do something." Just say, "Hey, my plans changed for going to yada yada yada. Do you want to go with me?" or, so a place that like you've already had plans and maybe a friend backed out. Hey, my friend Jeff and I were supposed to go to this restaurant or go see this movie or go, check out this museum, but he can't go and I already have tickets or I already have a reservation. Would you be interested in going? Just maybe something like that. Like you didn't plan it for her. You had it planned and, hey, you're trying to find somebody to go with you.
I'll try that. I'll try that.
Yeah, that might work.
No, it's funny.
Because if
It's
she hasn't blocked you or
nah, she
hasn't,
hasn't. She hasn't.
yeah,
Yeah. But I'm sure the minute I do that, she's like, "Oh no, I'm dating somebody right now." That's gonna be answer. Be like, that's gonna be your answer for sure. And I'll be like, "All
then
right."
ask if she has any single friends.
That would be funny. It's like, yeah, can you send me the contact info for all your single friends, please? That'd be great.
Yeah. You got a single friend that might want to go?
You know what? Oh God, what I should do is go on a date with Jess and take a bunch of pictures. That's what I should do.
Yep. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that would
And
be
then
hilarious.
post them, and everyone's gonna be like, what happened? It's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh God, no. No. After talking to her on the podcast, she's very sweet, and it's gonna be fun working with her
Isn't
on this
she
movie.
though?
Yeah, yeah.
She's just
She was so
adorable.
excited when she got the package that we sent her, or sorry, that you sent her. I shouldn't say we, you sent it.
She
You know,
was. And I did put thought into what I picked because
yeah,
I looked at all the stuff she had and I did put thought into I did pick from her wish list though.
that's
So
good. That's good. Yeah, but yeah, no. Even my mom's like, "Hey, are you talking to anybody else?" I'm like, "No." My excuse is that I've been like emotionally torn by this fucking woman from Boston, and like I just don't want to deal with it. I
yeah.
like to be honest, I just don't. I just really don't
Yeah.
care.
Well, you put yourself out there.
I
You
did,
were
I did.
really into her. I really
Yeah, you read the
yeah.
messages, so yeah. And like
Yeah.
I didn't want to be. I didn't want to
Yeah.
be, but it
And you
just
didn't rush into it. I mean, you
nope.
guys took time to get to know
Nope.
each other and before you met in person, and it seemed like you had a good time while you were there. And then
Yeah.
suddenly just
Yeah.
very
I
odd.
and it's one of those things where it's like I would love to be an asshole and send her like a picture of me with somebody. I'm going to be that petty asshole. I am going to be that petty asshole. It's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. I'm just saying.
Oops, sorry, wrong person.
That'll be my fucking message. 100%. 100%. Oh my God. That'll be my message. 100% it'll be. God, it'll yeah. I am that petty asshole. I will do that. It's
Yeah,
gonna happen.
I love it.
But yeah. No, I've been looking into some other stuff, some trips, some things like that I want to do as well. Um, but then again, it's just like I honestly, really just don't fucking care.
Yeah.
I got a lot of things going on this year. I got two movies and stuff. I
hmm
have this thing I'm trying to build with my boss right now.
Yeah.
Independent film VOD service we're trying to build. It's finally getting off
Nice.
the ground. So like it's a lot of things happening. So I want to be present for that and make sure that they get done properly and not just trying to
hmm
be in this like fucking hopeless romantic state of just being like, oh, I hope I find somebody. Like I just don't
Yeah.
care. I just don't
Yeah.
care. I
Yeah.
really don't.
Well, and that's usually when you'll meet somebody when you stop looking, you'll just because I know well, last time I dated, if I'm interested in somebody, I'm trying to go on a date. I'm fucking retarded. No, that's a terrible word. We can't say that anymore. I'm mentally ill and I'm an idiot through the whole date. It's terrible. But if I go out with friends and I'm just having fun and I'm not even thinking of anything romantic, then that's when I make some of the best connections.
Yeah.
So maybe that's just what you need.
Yeah, probably. Probably I'll see. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like I'm trying to go out and do more stuff just to go out and do more
Hmm.
stuff. The
Yep.
goal is never to meet somebody. It's just like trying to get the fuck out.
Yeah. And you
So
had said that last time that you were
yeah,
trying to do more activities and do more things.
yeah. Well, no. Also, what I've been doing. Well, actually, what I've been doing this past week is like I'm actually done with like the Optavia diet. I'm no longer on it. I canceled my
Yeah.
membership. I'm not paying the ridiculous amount of money every month to get their fucking snacks. So, what I've been doing now is like I'm trying to walk 10,000 steps a day to, be
Yep.
physical. And I've been walking around my neighborhood, but like I can't do that anymore because it's getting to be summer in Atlanta, and if
Hmm.
I walk outside
Yeah.
for 20 minutes, I might die.
Yep.
So I gotta go join like like I have to go join another gym to go fucking walk on a treadmill. I'm gonna do like Planet Fitness because it's cheap. It's like $10 a month, so it's fine.
Hmm. Yeah.
So I'll at least do that. But
Yeah.
because like I don't like it's I thought literally I drove down like 20 minutes on the road to go to a walking trail and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this. And I saw families there and I'm like, I can't do this. I'm a single dude who's like 6 feet tall. Like
It's
this is
gonna look
fucking
perverted,
yeah,
like
exactly. Like I cannot fucking do this. Like and it's
sit.
one of those things like I have to think
Okay.
about consciously. It's like fuck, I can't do this.
Knowing your luck, like some lady would get attacked or something, and they'll be like, "We saw this single guy, like
Yep.
that didn't belong."
Yeah. That would be well, and actually I was walking around. Fuck, I'm walking around yesterday in another area of town, and a woman with dog was in front of me, so I'd like speed walk past her. And luckily, it was like it was the middle of the fucking day. It was like on a very busy side street. It wasn't like dark alley, like at fucking like
Yeah.
midnight or something. So like it was
Yeah.
lit. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna wear my glasses and go outside. No, bad fucking idea. Bad fucking idea. So I put my glasses away immediately. Just walk like that. But it's weird because it's like fuck, I have to be conscious of this shit now. It's just
Yep.
so goddamn. So I'm just like, you know what? To be safe, I'm just gonna join a gym and use their goddamn treadmill. It's a lot safer, you
It
know.
is, but it's boring,
It
you
is. Well, I
know.
mean, at least I have like my audiobook I can listen to, so I'm not like,
Yeah.
that bad off. So
Yeah.
I'm listening to a Michael Crichton audiobook, so
Oh, nice.
yeah, he writes like Stephen King, where it's like the audiobook's like 3 weeks long.
Hmm.
So I should be fine for a bit. But
Yeah.
yeah. But no, I have a whole app tracking my food and everything. I put it in every day. So
Good.
yeah, trying to be a little better about everything. So yeah.
Nice. I got on the treadmill or not the treadmill. God forbid I get on the treadmill, but I got on the scale for the first time in quite a while today. And so far, I'm maintaining my weight.
Hey, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I'm like shocked because I was avoiding getting on the scale because I was positive I've gained weight.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So
just
it's
because I still don't exercise and I eat garbage,
yeah,
but I don't overeat like I had been.
yeah,
Now I'm consciously thinking, okay, Erica, you don't need to sit here and eat all that. Matter of
yeah,
fact, Zachary said something to me when he took me out for Mother's Day. He goes, "You didn't eat very much." And I ate like half of what I ordered. I said, "Well, that's pretty much all I eat now." I said, "If we were going straight home, I'd take the other half home."
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
in the past, I would finish my plate because it tasted really good and I would want to eat it all. But, now I'm just conscious. I don't need to eat it all just because it tastes good.
yeah. No, that's how I felt as well too. After being on this fucking diet for a year, like I can't. I think my stomach's gone smaller as well. Like I can't
Hmm.
eat the volume I normally do because
Yep.
I've set a calorie limit in the app for how much I am eating per day, and it's it's
Hmm.
it's below 2,000. I think it's like 1,600 is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And so I'm only eating that, and sometimes I'm under that, you know, not too far under, but under it. And
Yeah.
sometimes I'm a little bit over, but never too far over. So it's always just
Yeah.
kind of like around that much. So it's not bad.
Yeah. It's just being conscious of what you eat and how much. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Well,
that's all it is.
good.
Yeah.
Good.
But I'm actually like trying to eat real food now instead of the fucking bird food or like whatever the bullshit they were trying to like sell me
Yeah.
in those because mind you that diet was probably $400 a month for their snacks. That's really what it was.
It's honestly, it's just real restrictive dieting.
Yeah,
They
no.
tell you you have to buy their shit, but quite honestly, you can go to the store and you can get low calorie stuff or get your salad stuff, get,
Yeah.
But they try to make it, oh, you work with somebody and you got this
Yeah,
community
same
and
thing. Yeah. And like
this is already portioned out.
yeah. It was it was fine. It was funny that the last week I had it, I was just kind of like I had like 3 packets of like brownie mix. Instead of using 1 packet per turn, I was using 2 packets. I having like a really big brownie. I was like, this is so much better. Little fucking dinky fucking brownie that you made with the 1 packet was so like unsatisfying. I was like, fuck this.
One bite.
That's how it was. It was 1 bite. I was like, fuck this, man. So then I put 2 packets in there and doubled all the portions and everything, and it was way the fuck better. Um, and I was just like, oh god, this actually tastes like fucking dessert as opposed to like
Yeah, yeah,
what
yeah.
bullshit I was getting before.
Oh, that's funny. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Jeez,
Now,
it's so dumb.
I still need to tone though. I should do yoga or something that would tone me
Yeah,
because I kept the weight off. I don't have to lose anymore, but I'm still not toned. I'm very like flabby.
yeah,
My
yeah,
skin was so stretched out. Now I'm like, ugh. Oh well,
yeah. No, yoga will do it, and it's yoga's pretty
that's
low
what I'm
impact.
thinking.
Yeah, yoga's pretty low impact, so you
Yeah,
could do it.
that's what
Um,
I just need to motivate myself.
yeah.
Little baby peanut, you got me all dirty with hair. These cats. Tried to talk Zachary into taking Peanut when he moved out, but no, he's going to take the old cat, Cleo. Like, God damn it. Can't you take one of these other cats that keep fighting? Or territorial?
There you go.
Nope, he wants Cleo.
Hmm.
And his girlfriend likes dogs. She wants a dog. I'm like, oh, great. So
Yeah,
he'll
I
never get
can't.
it. He won't get any of the other cats.
Yeah, I can't. I can't. I would like a pet, but it's one of those things where it's like I would, with my schedule being sporadic and me
Yeah.
leaving and just wanting to go all the time. I don't want to have to plan like 3 weeks in
Yep.
advance. Like, oh, I got to leave my dog with somebody. Like, I just don't want to do that.
Yeah. If I could turn back time, I wouldn't have all these cats. But I'm not a cruel person, kind of like that fucking stray cat that kept bringing her damn kittens over here. Now I got 3 kittens living on my porch. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Uh,
Yeah, I
oh, well.
and yeah, I don't want to have an animal I'm responsible for and then like it
Yep.
die because of like me
Yeah.
mistreating it. So I don't want to do that.
Yep. Yeah. And the worst thing, like, when now, if I want to travel somewhere, I just tell the kids to take care of the cats. But if they both move out, I'll have to, especially if they move away. That's why I said to Zachary, I'm like, who's gonna take care of the cats when I'm gone? He's like, Conrad can. Like, damn it.
Yes,
Which Conrad's actually pretty good. He loves cats.
that's
So
good.
yeah, he's pretty good with taking care of them. But well, I'll have to tell you when he moves out, when he actually moves out, because then I'll have to my office will then be upstairs.
You're already
Yeah.
marking it off and like
I am. I know what window my desk is gonna go in front of. Hell yeah.
you're trying to feng shui the room already. Like just
I am. Gonna have to change the the curtains are still from when Conrad was little, How to Train Your Dragon. The
Oh my
curtains are still
god.
that.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I have to get rid of those.
That's funny. Jeez.
Oh well, but yeah, kind of excited.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh
Mm.
my God, it's gonna open up my bedroom because I won't have anything down here because I got like 3 filing cabinets, a shelf with all my epic stuff, my desk, my printer. All that is my office stuff. The only thing I have bedroom-wise is my bed and a dresser.
There you go.
That's it in my closet. I'm like, I won't have anything in here. It'll all be upstairs. I won't know what to do.
You'll have all this room. All this room
I
for
will. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this room? Hmm, I don't know.
Oh god.
I'll have to maybe I'll move my bed against this wall. See, now I'm gonna think about it.
And I just like, what do I do now? I have all
But
this room and all this
yeah, what
space.
am I gonna do? He's not even gone. Like I said, I've already been making plans. I'm like dreaming.
Well, I mean, if he signed a lease and there's a move-in
He
day
did.
soon.
There's no moving day. And see, the downside is they work different shifts. She works third shift, he works second shift. So really the weekends is
Oh,
the only time that they can move stuff over there. The place, it's a little house, but it also doesn't have any appliances. So they got to
oh,
get
God.
refrigerator, washer, dryer, stove. Um, and then her lease at her apartment isn't up until July. So,
Okay.
they're it's going to be a slow moving. Um, but I told him, I said, that's kind of good because he has a lot of junk. That'll give you time to be able to go through your stuff and get rid of what you don't need because he
Yeah.
ain't fucking leaving it here.
Yeah.
I'm going to even give him the picture of him off the wall. Yeah, here, you want this picture of when you were in a beauty pageant?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. No, I know. God, there's still stuff in my bedroom in Tennessee. I need to actually I'm gonna do a horror convention in September or October. I need to figure out the dates and buy the
Yeah.
table so I can sell some of the shit off
Yeah.
because
Yep.
I just need to get it the fuck out because I need to sell it for something so I can get it out. Because there's
Yeah.
so much
Yeah.
of it now that I've accumulated. I'm just like, I need it gone. So if I can at least sell it, it's fine.
Yeah.
I
Get
don't.
some of your money back. Yeah. Maybe make some money on some of it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was funny as hell because I think last year I had VHS tapes in front of my table and my buddy had them
Mm,
too and he's like he was doing he was doing them for $3. I was doing them for five. He's like, oh, there's no way you're gonna make money off doing the VHS tapes for five. I made $250 in like 10 minutes by
mm.
sitting there.
Yeah. Well, it depends on which ones you have.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I went through it and like I had some pretty good ones.
Hmm.
And the really good ones I wanted to keep, I kept. But the ones I really didn't care for, I was like, I'll chuck these. It's fine. And like the guy's
Yeah.
like, how came out of the box with like 20 of them, and he's like, how much? And I calculated it, and I was like, gave him a little deal, and I was like, ah, it's this much.
Hmm.
And
Yep.
then my friend was like, fuck you. I'm like, well, I told you, I told you, man.
Oh, good. Love
Yeah.
it. Love it. Love it. All right. Well, let's do our affirmation.
All right.
I shuffled them already. Oh, you're allowed 5 emotional minutes a day. Then you got to get gangster. So you could be emotional for 5 minutes, but then work, bitch. Own that shit. You're the queen. I love listening to those songs. They pump me up. They do. All right. And on that note, if anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, if they're going to come to New Fear's Eve, the premiere, let us know at ericadyerpodcast@gmail.com.